What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's roll.
Yeah, great fire, rich famous.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Cooper Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popovism. Cooper Gray got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Happy Tuesday, Transformation Tuesday. What you working on? How you working it? And is it working for you? Short NBA card today, but as we do always, before we get to today's ticket, we recap yesterday. And yes, it's New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Like, I'm being funny, but I'm not. Like, Japan, are you in the house? And I'm only trolling a little bit. JaY, what up, though? Watch the show today, and I watch the show every day. Because that's the competition. And he's the professional, and he knows what he's talking about. And I'm just trying to, you know what I mean, pick up some game. That part, I'm not being funny. I fuck with JaY. But yesterday, he like the Knicks is overrated and overvalued. And I jumped on the channel and said, I beg the pardon, even though they did look horrible at Utah. Come to find out they got a losing record in Utah. I told y'all, New York Knicks got a winning record against the Nuggets. And they went to the Nuggets house and they took them boys behind the woodshed, if you will. And they spanked them, beat the bloody mess out of them. And I didn't bet on them, so I know most of the time is I hate when people be rooting and they don't got no money on the game. But when I bet with the Knicks, I lose. And when I bet against the Knicks, I lose. I guess I have to find my spots when to do it. And I'm definitely not happy JaY dropped his play of the day, which was the Denver Nuggets and not his Dallas Mavericks. So I don't be rooting on nobody to lose no money. You know what I mean? Unless I got the opposite team and I got money on the game. But real quick, though, yesterday, 8 games on the slate. We went 4-5, so we really didn't have a winning record as far as all of the picks. Then on the locks, not from Yonkers, we went 2-2 again. So on the overall record, we are now 127 and 132. On the locks, we are 64 and 59. We still 5 games above 500 trying to get up. I want to get to, 7, 8, 10, 12 games above 500, and maybe I'm giving out too many picks. Still not locked in, and I ain't gonna say taking the picks seriously now that I'm doing the NBA show every day. But when I'm betting my money at the window or I'm going to the window, it's a little different in the real life. JaY, on the other hand, he won 3 games and 5 losses yesterday. One of his worst days, and he had a few. His play of the day dropped the Denver Nugget, and his record overall is 133 and 26. So he's still 7 games above 500, better than me. And he 18 and 16 on his premium plays. Real quick, Portland was a bad pick. We should have took Memphis. Clippers, I didn't know Porzingis was coming back. He's back. That solidifies Boston being the best team. We're not going to overcomplicate that. Detroit was a bad pick. They won the game, but Toronto was better. The Pacers, the Indianapolis Pacers, they're a team that burned me a lot back to back, fighting against a G League team. They didn't cover. Dallas, we had Dallas as a lock. Atlanta is trash. Golden State Warriors, they lost outright. And Brooklyn is a great ATS team. I didn't see them winning the game outright. And Sacramento was just trash. Let's sprinkle some dirt on them. All right, let's get to today's NBA action. We ain't going to make this video too long. We're just going to breeze through the games today. First game up, Chicago Bulls at Washington. Chicago giving 5. Washington Wizards is on like an 11-game losing streak. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. The Bulls is the better team. I'm not going to bet on this game. But I'm going to take Washington at home with the 5. In-season tournament game. They try to make it mean something. That's why they're switching the NBA All-Star up and all those players just ain't playing tough enough. I think Washington come out and try to get off the losing streak. But if they do lose, I think they'll bite, scratch, claw, do whatever they got to do, you know what I mean, to not lose again. I think Chicago will win money line. Next game, Milwaukee Bucks, TNT game at Miami. Miami -2. Bucks coming off a substantial road home extend or home stay where they've been playing well. Miami up and down team, still trying to figure it out. 7-7. Bucks is 8-9. I believe Bucks is 2-0 in season, and Miami is 1-1. Bucks haven't won. Bucks only won one game. They 1-6 on the road. I don't know if that trend continues tonight. I think they got the best player. Lillard is playing well, and I think they can win. It's just a gimme basket. I'm going with the Bucks. I like Miami, but I'm going with the Bucks. Next game, Houston Rockets out on the road at Minnesota. Minnesota giving 3.5. Minnesota just lost to Boston. They covered, and they just lost to Toronto, I believe, right? And they lost to Toronto. 2-game losing streak after beating the Suns. Now they back home. They're going to be home for a little while. They're going to be home for like a good 4 games. I like Minnesota over the Rockets tonight. 3.5 is just really a basket. Rockets is a good team. They just lost to Portland. I think they lose 2 in a row. Should have beat Portland again. Cost me money. But I'm not being biased to them. I just don't think they have the same oomph on the road that they do at home. At home, they give it up. On the road, they leave something to be desired. So I'm going with a Minnesota minus the 3.5. Next game up, we got the Spurs, Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz getting 2.5 at home. We've seen this matchup 3 times already. One of the first times, or, I guess the scheduling with, the teams that's in the West play each other 4 times, East and West 2 times a year. So the day season matchup is going to be over before we even get to December, which is crazy. Spurs won the first 2. First game at Utah, blew them out. Second game at Utah, Utah won 111-110. Then the second game at the Spurs, I think the Spurs won by like 7 or 8. Close games. I think Utah tied the series up 2-2. I won't be surprised if the Spurs come in and get them after they beat my Knicks. I think that was like their only third or second game that they won. Let me check real quick. Utah haven't been winning home. Beat the Mavericks. Damn. Beat the Mavericks and the Knicks. They only won 2 home games. I think they won their 3rd home game tonight. Last and final game of the night, we got Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal coming back versus the Lakers. Lakers is getting 2.5. We've seen this matchup already. Lakers 1-1, Phoenix 1-1. Let me just check real quick. First week of the season, Lakers lost by 7. Then they won by 4. Let me just look real quick. Look at the box score. Durant 30. I don't know if you have 30 tonight. Bradley Beal 15. So-so game. Booker 23. LeBron 21, Davis 35, Rivers 23, rather. Phoenix been losing, right? Yeah, it's tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game. 1, 2, 3, 5 game losing streak, and the Lakers, they are on a 2-game losing streak. At home, 3 games. Lost twice. We lost to the Denver Nuggets, lost to the Mavericks, beat the Jazz, beat the Pelicans, beat the Spurs. Did get the revenge on the Grizzlies. They've been playing all right. I'm going with the Suns. Lakers ain't really been proving that they can win on the road too much. It is an in-season game. I'm not really buying the Lakers, champions of the end season. Who cares? Like, who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? I'm going with Phoenix. Kevin Durant is back. Easy money sniper. Bradley Beal could get some help. They have been having some tough, close games. But it's only a basket. I don't really believe in the Lakers like that. Now let's get to the locks.
Yeah. Great fire. Rich famous.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one pop-a-vism. Coupe or gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bang line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then...
Listen, folks, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. We're going with Utah to get their third home win. We're going with Minnesota to get off the snide. And we're going with the Milwaukee Bucks to win a road game. We're only going to give out 3. Hopefully we could get all 3 today. Bucks, Utah, Minnesota. $100 on a 6 pick, I think, is like 716, 728. Let me know who y'all taking. Let me know what y'all parlays looking like. Let me know what you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate you tuning into this video. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV. NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid.